Hello friends, welcome to an apology. I had recorded days 19 and 20, however, due to something, who knows, I've been trying for a day and a half now to fix the issue, and there doesn't appear to be an issue, but we lost footage of days 19 and 20. I wish I had some sort of logical reason for this. I'm getting high encoding issues recording on OBS, and yeah, none of my settings are any higher than usual. It just seems to be failing somewhere. In fairness, there wasn't much happening during days 19 and 20. We have a task from City Hall that on August the 5th, day 22, we need to have at least 3 Asian officers for an Asian businessman who's visiting Freiburg. That is a shift B shift, so we have Team Asia, Ozaki, Tsubaki and Murata. However, Murata did no-show the last shift, so I was hoping that I could hire one more Asian officer just to be on the safe side. What else happened? We stopped a bomber in the cathedral. We did miss a small cutscene. It was a phone call between Jack and his mother-in-law, just saying not much, that the mother-in-law thinks Laura, the wife, will come back before too long. So yeah, without any more time wasting, let's just get on with day 21, I think. So we'll continue. Day 21, August the 4th. Money allocated for stadium reconstruction now missing. A looming epidemic, the new flu, and a homeless man wins a $23 million lottery. So I now have a very watchful eye on OBS while I'm recording. Lisa Simpson, there's a new movie opening today starring my favourite actor. Can you let me off so I can go? I don't even need to answer that. I need to take my car into the shop. Can you spare me today? This is the other thing we missed. Paul Cook is coming up with any excuse possible to get off work. Was it day 17? He needed to sort out some city planning for his house. 19, his house burnt down and his grandfather was inside or something. His father. We missed that. And now he needs to take his car into the shop. Paul Cook, stop being a lazy cunt. You're not getting the day off, and I will fucking fire you. Yeah. We need some sweet ginger green to mellow me out a little bit, I think. So, this is a reminder from City Hall. The businessman's coming tomorrow. We hope everything's ready. I did put in some requests for SWAT team and a job slot, as well as a raise, I think. We are getting one more officer. Okay, Scott Huang. You seem a little Asian. You can join Shift B. Sven Jorgensen. I'll hire you. Maybe we should have hired him for Shift B. I don't think we need anyone else. We did get a raise. We earned 10% more. And we requested an upgrade on the SWAT team, which we did get as well. We definitely want them to work twice a day. An alarm has gone off in one of the port warehouses. The guard assigned to the site is not responding, but the storekeeper says this is nothing unusual. Apparently the guard is an old man who regularly drinks and even sleeps there in the warehouse. The room where the alarm went off stores frozen fish. Well, if this is a common occurrence, I don't think we need to send anyone big. Cloud Bomber, get out there. In fact, we should have sent Cook. Cook should be our bitch today. The Sands need help. There we go, this is something for Cook. Some of Varga's men, armed with flamethrowers, burned down a city parkway named in Sands' honour. This is definitely a job for Paul Cook. Paul Cook. Always Paul Cook. Paul Cook. Paul Cook, dickhead extraordinaire. There's a report on that robbery. It was a false alarm. The alarm was triggered by a flock of birds. The guard was drunk and in the company of a prostitute. We should arrest him just for that. Is prostitution legal in Freeburg? It's a quiet morning here. There's a rape in the ghetto. An elderly man, while taking a nighttime walk with his dog, spotted a man and a woman entering a dark alley. He then heard the woman cry out, "Help! He's trying to rape me!" Team awesome, dream team, along with a little bit of help from Grant, because there does need to be a female presence here. That's not a sexist thing, that's just if I were a woman and I've just been raped, I would want to talk to a female officer. It's quite reasonable, I think. A theft at St. John's Hospital. All the painkillers at the hospital pharmacy disappeared shortly after the building lost electricity. The pharmacy door shows no sign of forced entry. Glasgow. Take Beasley and Moser along with you. We'll get this thing solved in no time. Oh. And a robbery at the drugstore as well. Okay. Carjacking in the suburbs. We'll deal with that first. An elderly woman who was shutting her windows for the night noticed two teenagers across the street break the window of a car and get inside. I think that's a job for Purdy and Norlander. We could do with getting God Bomber boosted up a little bit, perhaps. A wounded man is lying unconscious behind a woman in a torn dress. The woman is in a state of shock and hiding something behind her back. Point a gun at the woman, order her to raise her hands. Let's settle down and have a coffee round the corner. Do not worry, you're not in any trouble. We have a witness. Yeah, definitely a witness. We do have a witness for it. Offender escaped. Civilian killed? What the fuck happened? What the actual piss happened? Jesus. So, what allegedly went down there? Because the guy was unconscious. Unless it was a fake rape. Yeah, it's possible. And she killed him. Okay. Maybe she was the offender. Dream Team. What the fuck happened, man? I want to see if the robbery at the drugstore will still be available tomorrow. Today, Freeburg will host a concert by pop singer Gennaro Crespo. We promised the concert organisers we'd help with security. Please send your best people. Well, City Hall, we're sending our worst people. Paul Cook with his professionalism of 295. Utter bullshit. Investigation has started on the theft in the hospital pharmacy. Okay. I think to that end, we're going to take Beasley off of the hospital one. And that way he can start that one. A robbery in a drugstore. So, you know, pharmacy and pharmacy. Oh, there's a report on the carjacking. Purdy and Nordlander. Caught the offender, no one hurt. I don't know why we're surprised. The Sands need help at the Octopus restaurant. An engagement party turned into a bomb crisis when our guests discovered a powerful explosive right under the banquet table. Our experts already defused it, but it would be nice if police reassured our frightened guests and confirmed that the situation is under control. Grant's got that kind of face. Grant actually has proper resting bitch face. I'm about to move a table because I'm getting cramp in my legs, so if there is weird noise, you'll know what's happening. Hey. So there's an assault in a vegetable shop. I do apologise, guys. Two women and a man were seen attacking a black couple, smacking them around with boots no less. A local shopkeeper warned that he was calling the police, at which time the man ran away, but the two women continued the strange assault. This sounds like a job for everyone. I would have just sent the dream team, however, with them screwing up the last case they were on, also with it being a racial crime, I don't really want to send just two black guys. Investigation started into the robbery. That's fine, we'll read that when we get frames. Grant's back from our mafia duties, and there's a report on the assault. Oh god, there's reports everywhere. So we're taking in the offenders. Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything untoward there. We have frames. Well, we do need at least 4 frames for that one. And we need at least 5 for that one, so no point in looking into them quite yet. Getting very close to the end of the day here. A bit like that, really. 9-point lead now for the Sands. Aye! If I had the option to help the Vargas now, I would. This is a bit of a whitewash. We need to convince Bort Glasgow to have a day off. I don't know if there's any way to do that. Janitor found dead after stampede at school disco. Millionaire bum donates everything to church. Wow. And gay club admitting minors. Well, that's unsavoury at best. That is actually, for the fact, that is hard-hitting news. Percy, I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Fucking Percy. No, you can work with a hangover. Oh, and Huang drank too much as well. Kubilius forgot to feed his fish. No one's getting days off. We have a stripe. We're going to give it to Ozaki. That way Team Asia has a proper leader. Although Huang, the drinker, does have a stripe. Although I think we're about to fire him. Okay. Jack, keep up the good work and we'll make sure your final days at Freebird PD are much more comfortable. Thank you. Fucking dickhead City Hall. Wow, we got $7,752 for selling explosives. We can give half of that away. We're looking for Shift B. You're gone, Huang. You did absolutely nothing for us. I don't know why I'm surprised. Sven Jorgensen, you move your ass over to Shift B. I don't like any of them. Destruction of property in Chinatown dormitory. A student reported seeing a truck drive into the yard at the hostel. A fat man climbed out and began to slice up a bench with a chainsaw. Some other students tried to intervene, but the man threatened them with the chainsaw, saying, "I asked you nicely to keep quiet at night. Now you can park your yellow asses someplace else." Wow. More race crime. So, the guy hates Asians. I have a smile on my face right now. Let's give him something to complain about. Oh, Huang's still here. We could have sent him. He is drunk though. The situation is more serious than we thought. It's a guy with a chainsaw, so, you know. I could see how that would be a problem. Vandal, Shaw. We'll give him a little bit of backup. Assault with a deadly weapon at Johnson, Jurgen and Katz law firm. A call has come in from the Secretary of the Law Offices of Johnson, Jurgen and Katz. She reports the woman wearing an expensive fur coat and high heels entered the offices of the senior partners of the firm and asked the secretary not to disturb them. Shortly thereafter, shots rang out from the office. Wow. Kubilius is a ranking officer. You take Yancey and Kemp with you, leaving Huang and Percy to have a party with the SWAT team. Lots of alcohol flowing. Report on the destruction of property. We took the perp in. No one was hurt. The Sands need help. Hey, Sand, I got just the guys. Some punks ransacked the house of a family member. It seems like they were looking for something. Something other than money. Maybe a notebook with a list of important contacts. Let's lock up these scumbags before they do any real damage. Okay, this is at the law firm. The office door is closed, but inside the sounds of men screaming, gunshots, and breaking glass can be heard. Shoot the lock, swipe the secretary's keys, knock on the door, swipe the keys. A bald man is in a suit is laying in a pool of blood. A woman in a fur coat is standing on the table, taking aim at two other men who are hiding behind an overturned bookcase. Pounce on the woman, shoot the table leg, drop your weapon right now, shoot the table leg. Make her land on her face. Yep, caught the offender. No one hurt. You know, except for the guy lying in a fucking pool of blood, obviously. But hey, won't worry too much about him. Derek Allen at the Sophocles Theatre of Drama. Dear Mr. Boyd, the TV show I produced, Justice for All, suffered a terrible drop in ratings last month. Our polls suggest that our viewers stopped finding the shows believable. We are currently shooting the next season, and for one episode we need a real cop who will portray a cop pervert who is kidnapping young girls and raping them in his car. We don't have a huge budget, but I think we can afford a couple of $1,000 for you, and for the cop who'll play the part in the show. Plus, everyone in the city will see him in the show. If you can hang back, you can hang back 30 seconds, that's fine. I have the guy for you. Let's deal with the bomb threat at the Bank of Freiburg. A call came in from a bank branch in the centre of the city. A man entered, wired with explosives. He threatened to blow himself up along with everyone nearby, unless he was allowed to speak with the press and TV within the hour. The man claims that the bank took away his house after failure to repay a loan which he says he never took out. This is serious. If we send these 5, we have Yancey, Kemp and Kubilius coming back from the law firm. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, I hope Percy gets back in time. I don't want to rob him of his 15 minutes of fame. He's back. Nick of time, but he's back. they're gonna hate me for that one. Caught the offender. No one hurt. Good. Good. SWAT team, you've earned your money today. Sans need help at the port. Our family has several city officials on the payroll. One of them is ushering some valuable items through the public transport system. The goods are slated to ship out tomorrow, but it looks like there are some punks who want to dump the cargo overboard before it even clears the dock. Our man in the port says that they bribed some guards. Too bad they weren't smart enough to bribe the police. Huang? Kemp? Oh, what's that, Huang? You didn't realise that the job was going to be nothing but mafia missions. Well, what a shame. You shouldn't have been drunk. Report from Derek Allen. Fuck you, Boyd. Take your fucking orders and shove them up your better half. I quit. Oh well. Cool. No, thank you, Derek Allen, for taking that shitbag off our hands and giving us $3,000 for the privilege. Destruction of property at Mrs. Sofa Furniture Store. The store manager reports that a long-haired old man with a large knife broke in. He's ripping out the lining of her sofas, shouting, "Where's my money? Put this cook in a straitjacket. He's obviously sick." Anyway, come quick. We're hiding in the back. It'd be all too easy to send Team Asia. But I think we're going to send Team Rest of the World. There is a report on theft, which means we'll get new frames. So we can open this investigation. Excellent. Okay. So we now have 2 potential runs of action here. It could just as well be the security guard. I wonder. I still don't know if this is solvable. Jesus. That looks like it could be a run of events, although I don't know where that brick is. In a bag. Unless we start with the guard taking it off the wall, then running, popping the brick down, okay, yeah. So he took a brick with him to make it look like the window, like that there'd been a break-in. The suspect is Rafael Campos, museum security guard who thought he'd earn some money for his old age from the new painting that had everyone talking. A storage space has been rented in the name of Rafael Campos. We're actually not going to send Ozaki on that one. We're going to send Kemp and Murata. It's a strange choice, but they need the points more. So yeah, this might be where he's keeping the stolen painting. Let's give that a go. Destruction of property. There really was a bundle of cash hidden in one of the sofas. Loot found. Money. Officers found money at the crime scene. What do you want them to do with it? Ask the Mafia to sell it. Presumably, let's ask the Mafia to launder it. It makes a lot more sense. That is the end of day 22. We're just waiting for Kemp and Murata to get to the storage area. We got him. That's going to give Armstrong a big boost. He's almost as good as Sue Perkins now. Okay, I'm glad we ended that case. That was proving to be quite a difficult one. So, we're going to end the day here. I've been recording for 33 minutes, although a couple of minutes of that were just sort of testing. So I reckon this video is about half an hour. I had noticed a few of the videos were a lot shorter recently. I think that's down mostly to the lack of story. So Shift B is losing Hwang and Percy. What a shame. They're going to gain Sven Jorgensen from Shift A. Shift A is definitely fine. Shift B with Sven Jorgensen. I'd say also fine. Yeah. We're balancing out quite well here, I think. Wow. I wonder what joy City Hall have for us tomorrow. Until then though, ending this episode here, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. I hope you could also like the video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a wee comment letting us know what you think. That's the royal us, not... yeah. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.